one, one or two, one or three, one or four. Inspiration, elevation, knocking right at your door.
Aloha my kako, aloha, welcome to Mana Bombs podcast powered by Pomahina Designs. It's me, Kanoe Davis.
And me, Kulani, Jeremiah Wang. Aloha kako.
Aloha, today's daily Mana Bomb is breathe and remember who the you are. Our focus is losing it and regretting it. And the way we want to engage, and I apologize, I keep looking to the side because that's where my notes are, is what's the point of rawr? Have you tried to breathe through and succeed? Are there any regrets? So yeah, that's today's daily Mana Bomb. And I put that there because there are those moments where I just want to, if you're just listening to the podcast, I did when you kind of like puff up your shoulders and
flinch, the fake flinch
to the other person. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Flex.
Flex. Yes. Yeah. I get like that sometimes, especially when kind of hits you out of left field. You just want to, I do better when I'm sitting still and it doesn't kind of surprise me. When it does surprise me, I do find myself having to work a little bit harder not to get to a point. And I'll be honest, majority of the time I will get to the point. Like I will open the door. I will fly the door open. I will walk through. I know who the F I am. And that's the problem because I don't think anybody else in the other room knows who the F I am. And then I recognize, okay, wait, no, Kanoe, do you know who the F you are? Because if you do, then this should not faze you. This is nothing. You've been through enough, seen enough, heard enough. You're old already. Yeah, this is nothing. Then I pull back and then I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Go ahead, let it out. Go ahead, do your efferys. Do whatever it is you need to do to feel good about yourself through your ego. I'm gonna pull back because I ain't got time for that. But it takes a moment. It takes a moment. I have had regrets because I've gone too far. And when I say when I've gone too far, it takes me out of my own character and I start to reflect and mimic the person that's in front of me. And that's when I know I went too far. Because if they're throwing low blows, they're getting really dirty, they're digging deep, I will mimic them. And the problem with that is I won't stop. I was raised in a martial arts family as the only female and the oldest child and bred to protect. And so I remember my grandfather and my father always telling me, especially when I went to tournaments or fights, you're a pit bull, you do not get off. Because if you do, something may happen. So that mentality has been stuck in my head.
I think I fly off daily, like just in my in my own space.
She said daily.
And a lot of it, like daily, like what the fa are you thinking?
Famulan.
And it's just right, famulan, because fakulan. What the fakulan? So I think it's maybe it's just I fly off as a reaction to what I'm hearing, and I'm just kind of like, and like Kanoe said, we're old already, so there's like zero filter already. There's no filter. We're just kind of like, do we close our mouth and not say it because then it's hurtful, right, and regret later on, or do we just malam the spaces that we got to do, right? I cannot focus because things are coming at me from left and right, and I think when I become frazzled a little bit, is when it's so easy for just fly off the handle and be like, blah, 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 and then catch myself like, who are you talking to? Did they deserve that? I find that I'm a little short-tempered with my child.
I think we all are sometimes. Right. Only because I think part of that, they know better.
Yes. And it's like, you're my kid, like, I taught you all these things already. Like, it's in your toolbox.
But that's it for us today. Thank you guys for joining us. Signing off from the islands of Molokai, it's me, Kanoe Davis.
And here on Oahu is me, Kulani, Jeremiah Wang. Ahui ho kako.
Aloha.